Well, this is the reason why this man called Nnamdi Kanu used to talk the way he used to talk. When you hear some people speak, when they call themselves leaders or after they always say impose themselves as leaders, on the people. When they talk, you begin to wonder, do these people really have sense? That's how you see most of the time they say, oh, this Gen Z, they don't have respect, they don't do this and that. But when they see that people like this are just talking anyhow, without even reasoning, it does not even make sense. Most of the things they say at times, they do not even make sense to toddlers, let alone Gen Z. The reason why we are saying this is one of the political figure in Akwa-Ibom trying to justify the defection of the governor of the state. He says there's no betrayal because a lot of people are saying, oh, the man betrays his party. And this man, Umana, says there's no betrayal. Do you expect the governor to continue in PDP with all the confusion there? With all the confusion there, is there no party that has never, that does not have they have never had any confusion or whatsoever? And a lot of people are not asking questions. So if there's a confusion in that party, so in the other party you are going, if there's confusion, of course we know that there's confusion there because you still have the likes of Onokpasa, Jesus Tega Onokpasa in PDP, who in APC, who is crying, who is saying things are not going on well. The things happening here and there because some people have decided to go who do not have self-worth. They want to go in that line. So you want to tell us there's no crisis there. And who is causing this crisis? The same man, the place you are going into, they are the ones causing crisis, and you cannot think. And when people tell you that these guys are just there for their selfish interest, it is obvious. You don't even need a prophet or a soothsayer to tell you why they do what they do. I was even talking with somebody not quite long. I said there's something wrong somewhere because before you hear that oh, people are being given money to vote, people are being manipulated, you share rights and what have you. Because of poverty, people will try to justify or make excuse for them that because of poverty and all of that. But when you see those who are supposed to be timber and caliber and they are behaving in this manner, and you begin to wonder what is going on here. So if trouble is happening or if there's a problem or confusion according to what they are trying to justify it to be, if there's problem and confusion, so the next thing, you don't have sense, you don't have what it takes, and you are a governor seeing the affair. So if there's crisis in your state now, what are you going to do? You are going to run to where? To go and govern another state. You cannot be there and make sure that things are working well. Like the nonsense that Wike is doing. And, like I said, they will give you one thing and take 10 or 20 things from you. They will tell you, they are building projects and all of that. And I've said it over the time that all the things that they said they do, whether the past government, whether the present government, put everything together from time immemorial, Nigeria is still underdeveloped. And when you hear the amount of money that these guys are spending or they have spent, you will cry. No development, nothing to show for it. We are still underdeveloped. These are the set of people that will borrow money and use it to fund their lifestyle. And they tell you that they are working. They have rolled out many useless policies that are affecting the lives of the people. They will tell you it's going to yield positive results, but they don't know when. Don't worry, they are taking stronger steps and what have you. So coming back to Umana, saying that the reason why the governor defected to APC is because there's a problem. There are a lot of confusion, a lot of problems in the party, so he has to leave. Tomorrow, if there's problem in the other party, what will happen? What will happen? So they talk anyhow, and they still want respect to be accorded to them. Who does that? Hmm. Who does that? You say Gen Z don't have respect when they start insulting you because you deserve the insult. Umana, the former minister of Nigeria Delta Affairs, has said that the recent defection by the Akwa-Ibom state governor, Umo Eno, from the PDP to the APC wasn't a form of betrayal, whatever it is. No. You know the worst part of it is that they will be clapping for him. People who do not have self-worth will be clapping for him. I was telling somebody about the issue of Adi Farah, the pastor that he said he saw pistol with him, and he came, which people saw. He came online, or he came to his congregation and was telling them cock and bull stories, and they will be clapping and laughing. That is the kind of the same people who have, who, like I said, most of them do not have a self-worth. They will go behind and begin to analyze, but once they are in that gathering, whether political gathering or religious gathering, they lose their senses. Well, that is just the summary of what Umana has said. I don't want to go into all those explanation or whatever. The main thing is that there are a lot of confusions in PDP, so the governor has to leave. But a lot of people are not leaving. Well, I pray those ones that they will be able to their grandstand will stand the test of time. Those who did not decamp with him. Well, the conclusions or the concussions that are deliberately orchestrated by the former J5 leaders turned minister with the support of Tinubu. Don't worry, very soon, misunderstanding will set up and the APC will scatter like broken glass. Watch and see. Nigeria politicians are just so empty, brainless. I don't even go to school, but I no feel reason the way they reason. Who will clean up the mess if every landlord abandon his house and become tenants elsewhere? Is there any confusion in Akwa-Ibom PDP? Umana, you cannot even be reasonable enough to know that he defected for his selfish reasons and not for the good of Akwa-Ibom. Umana knows that he's only supporting Eno because they are birds of the same feather. Egoistic, selfish politicians who are only out of themselves. They are out for themselves. Whoever trusts Nigerian politicians is already dead, waiting to be buried. And also, a set of people seeing that things are not going on well, they don't, they will do the other thing, and they still want the best, and they want the right thing to be done. They want good things to happen. How is that going to happen? It is only a coward that run away in the midst of adversity and of challenges. Lack of integrity on the part of the individual causes this thing the governor has done. You lost it. So if you are from a family and there are challenges or misunderstanding, will you change your surname and say the crisis in this family is too much? I want to change my name from Eno to Ekpo. Or you go to another family and say my family gets issue. I won't change family. Let's recall that Pastor Eno was handpicked by ex-governor Udon alongside all other appointees, thereby controlling the government of Akwa-Ibom from the courtesy of his home. As a stooge, it was difficult for the governor to do anything without the express permission and approval of Udom. The governor was constantly on threat of being denied second term. It is the same matter in Rivers State. The difference is that Fubara is immature and reckless. Please allow the governor to go to APC and be free to implement his own agenda. So why saying it is because of the people or because there are problems? All of you be giving excuses upon excuses that do not have meaning. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let us have your take on this as it is. Thank you.